to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 4th, 2021, and we're going to be talking about WWE Smackdown. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we got some good matches, and we got a match got added to Extreme Rules. And looks like we're going to have Brock Lesnar making his return at Madison Square Garden next week. We got Seth Rollins will be versing Edge at Madison Square Garden, and a contract signing that will be happening as well for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I will tell you, and ladies and gentlemen, I guess I could tell you, at Extreme Rules, we got Becky Lynch will be versing Bianca Belair because she won a number one contendership. They had a segment, and Becky Lynch was the first one to come out. She had some words to say, and then Bianca Belair came out to say some words. Because she's the number one contender, she thought she could try and make Becky Lynch do what Roman Reigns is doing and defend her title on SmackDown, and she still said no. But Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce told her that the match is not happening on SmackDown, but it is going to happen at Extreme Rules. There's going to be a contract signing for that championship match at Madison Square Garden. Before we get to the rest of this stuff, we got Rampage quick results. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things happen here. It's their go home, I believe that's what it's called, go home show before All Out this Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Malachi Black versus Lee Johnson, and I guess he had a steel chair and he was giving Lee Johnson a free shot, but he didn't. When he got up, he just got a black mask. Malachi Black gets the win. Dustin Rhodes came out to chase off Malachi Black, and I guess at Dynamite it will be Malachi Black versus Dustin Rhodes. I guess Malachi Black is going to try to destroy every single Nightmare Family member. Well, I guess the Gun Club is not part of that group anymore. Then we had Chris Statlander in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Jamie Hayter and Rebel, but Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker left Rebel all by herself in the ring with Chris Statlander. But Chris Statlander gets the win. And they surrounded the ring of Chris Statlander until Red Velvet came out to save. Then we had Darby Allin versus Daniel Garcia, and 2.0 got herself involved. But the winner of that match was Darby Allin. CM Punk was on commentary, but when they were about to attack Darby Allin, CM Punk get out of commentary, walking towards the 2.0, and then they say, "You want some? God bring some." And then Darby Allin did a suicide dive to knock the 2.0 guys, and then there was a stare down between CM Punk and Darby Allin before their match at All Out. So that happened on AEW Rampage. SmackDown, we got some segments here. We already told you about the Becky Lynch one, but we had a Kevin Owens show. And his special guest is Happy Corbin. Oh man, this guy is really annoying me now. Because now he brought out the guy that gets the most boos. I think it's more boos than Roman Reigns gets. He says he brought his special guest to the show, Logan Paul. Why? That's my question. Why is he part of this rivalry or anything about WWE? He's a boxer. He's a YouTuber boxer. Really? That's what WWE is going to bring? Why couldn't it be a YouTuber that people love? Because this guy has a lot of hate on his YouTube because of his stupid things that he done. Why couldn't it be a YouTuber? Well, I guess they need an athletic one. He does boxing. I don't know any other wrestler. What? Couldn't you bring Grimm in there? He's like a wrestler. He's an indie wrestler. Well, I know on NXT they're not doing indie wrestlers, but Raw and SmackDown are doing indie wrestlers, right? They didn't take out a lot of indie wrestlers. They didn't take out Angel Garza or AJ Styles, but they're going to let Logan Paul join Raw and SmackDown. That makes no sense. And then they talk about Logan Paul's brother's fights against some Tyson guy. I don't know who he is because I don't know anything about boxing. And I guess Corbin won a lot of money with that match. And Kevin Owens thought that you guys hung out to watch your brother's fights. That is the worst night ever. Sounds like it's going to be a worse night because nobody wants to see Jake Paul win against a professional boxer. Oh, man. I'm not trying to say I hate the Pauls or Logan Paul or Jake Paul, but I'm just saying why does he have to be in the WWE? I guess WWE didn't really look at his YouTube. There's one thing that he did that made everybody hate him. And I guess people still hate him about it. I don't know, but I don't know if that's getting ratings. But Logan Paul did shove Kevin Owens because he made fun of Kevin Owens' stuff, his clothing, and then Kevin Owens has some mean things to say to Logan Paul, and then he says we have Baron Corbin here. He didn't call him Happy Corbin this time. And then Logan Paul got mad and he shoved Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens shoved him. He put his hat backwards like he's going to fight. Yeah. And Kevin Owens was drop his mic and he ran to Mr. Logan Paul to attack him to get punched by Happy Corbin. And then a choke slam by Happy Corbin. And Logan Paul thinks he's so tough because he shoved him like twice. And then Corbin did the rest of the work. Good job, Logan Paul. You're so tough. You say you're not that guy. He's not that guy. He's a guy that will kick your butt. Isn't he the guy that stunned you at WrestleMania? Wasn't he? I think he was. That guy's getting in a lot of people's face. The guy in the Miz's face. Now Kevin Owens' face. Sami Zayn's at WrestleMania. Why, all of these guys are going to triple team you and beat you up? And get out of the WWE ring? Maybe. But let's get to the matches, ladies and gentlemen. We got a Contenders Championship match. This is where the champions will be versus challengers. But if the challengers win, they get a shot at the title. That's what it is. But we got the Street Profits versus the Usos. I thought it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. The fans went nuts about it. But it was a pretty decent match. But the winner of that match was the Street Profits by disqualification because Jimmy Uso wasn't the legal man in the ring, and he was attacking Montez Ford multiple times. He wouldn't get out when the referee counted to 5. He wouldn't get out, so the referee had to ring the bell. And then there was a brawl happening. They were just destroying Angel Dawkins. The Usos are destroying Angel Dawkins. And then Montez Ford just jumped outside the ring, did a corkscrew, I guess, outside the ring and almost landed on the announce table. But he took down the Usos, so the Street Profits are standing tall. Then we have Rick Boogs will be versing Dolph Ziggler in his first ever singles match. He'd been in a tag team match, but never singles match against Dolph Ziggler. But Dolph Ziggler looks like he was flirting with Toni Storm in the backstage. But she's going for Rick Boogs. But ladies and gentlemen, it was an okay match. It got cut short, but it was okay. But the winner of that match was Rick Boogs. Then we had Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. I enjoy this match. I enjoy every match these guys have. But the winner of that match was Cesaro by disqualification. Cesaro was about to do an uppercut outside the ring, and then he got smacked by a steel chair by Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was destroying Cesaro with a steel chair. He did the same thing that Edge did. Used one of the pieces of the chair and did a cross space, put in Cesaro's mouth. I guess he was trying to get Edge's attention. So that didn't work. The crossface chair part thing didn't work. So he grabbed two other chairs and looks like he was about to do a sandwich with the two chairs with Cesaro's head. And then Edge came out, made Seth Rollins run away. And this is how that match at Madison Square Garden got made between Seth Rollins and Edge. Edge challenged Seth Rollins to a match at Madison Square Garden, and he said it will not end well. Then we had Sami Zayn versus Dominic Mysterio. Rey Mysterio was supposed to be in the bag and letting Dominic Mysterio do this all by himself, but Sami Zayn was about to leave the arena, but Rey Mysterio made sure he didn't leave. And then Dominic he was a little distracted. He told Rey, his father, that he got this, and then he slid back in the ring, and the Hula kick by Sami Zayn. 1, 2, 3, Sami gets the win. I think Dominic might turn heel soon, man. I don't think he likes to lose a lot. So, yeah. Well, we have the Universal Championship on the line. We got Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor for the Universal title. But before the match even started, the Usos attacked Finn Balor outside the ring while he was doing his entrance. And they attacked him with the steel steps into his ribs. And then Roman Reigns came out, and then the match started. I thought it was a great match. Everybody went nuts. Every single fan went nuts in this match. Oh my God, it was great. I enjoyed it. I know it was short because it was a 2-hour Smackdown, but it was a great match. But ladies and gentlemen, everybody thought Finn Balor had to win. He did the coup de grace, but when Roman Reigns was about to kick out, he did kick out, but he did a low blow when he was doing the kick outs because Roman's arm was in between Finn Balor's legs when he was pinning, and then he used the right arm, boom, into the crown jewels, and then then he starts punching, and then a guillotine. Finn Balor was out. He did not tap. He just passed out. But when Roman was about to leave with his championship, the lights went out, and then we heard a heartbeat. The commentary did not say anything, but they did stop speaking when the lights went out, and then we heard a heartbeat. Does that mean the demon is coming out? Is the demon coming back to the WWE? I was going to say the Fiend, but I don't think the Fiend is coming back. Not right away. Or he might be on AEW. Whew. Ugh. But, ladies and gentlemen, looks like the demon might be coming back. I guess there's a way to replace the Fiend with the demon. Everybody wants to see the demon back. We might see the demon. The lights turn red. And we heard a heartbeat. Just like the demon. The demon, Finn Balor. We will find out maybe next week what's going to happen with Brock Lesnar. How we know that Brock Lesnar is returning? He called Paul Heyman. When he was getting interviewed by Kayla Braxton, Kayla is loving the trouble that Paul Heyman is having with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. She's loving it because Paul Heyman always trash talks Kayla Braxton, but now Kayla could do the same thing to Paul Heyman, because his former client just made his return on SummerSlam, and his current client, or his tribal chief, Mr. Roman Reigns. Who is he going to choose? Will it be Brock Lesnar? So Brock Lesnar called. It was Brock Lesnar's ringtone because it was his theme song. He called and he told Paul Heyman that he's coming to Smackdown at Madison Square Garden. I guess he's going to confront Roman Reigns. I guess. We will find out what's going to happen there. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow night for AEW's All Out pay-per-view results. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye.